Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Roberts. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Changes hands and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Love the decision making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yours.
And the Knowles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's McNabb. Fires it incomplete. The Seminoles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the 1st down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Going for it all. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Short coming here right from the midfield stripe. They go to the draw. Fights off the defender. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that 4th down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy is not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, It's McNabb. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Knowles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
And that kind of toughness is something you can't coach in quarterbacks. You either have it or you don't. Being able to deliver strikes like that for touchdowns when you know you are going to get absolutely popped, man, it is hard to find QBs like that. This offense has one.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just going to keep it after the snap. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Quickly out to the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Quickly to the tight end. The stiff arm, and now he's got room. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Quick release by the QB. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it behind the line. It's Heis. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. makes its way into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield, it's McNabb. Pressure coming. And he's snowed under. The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense, and you saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollock, who really set the bar for great D-line play in Georgia.
And the ball's loose in the backfield. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team to cover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to make magic with his feet. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Seminoles need to pick it up on 4th down. Out of the stands early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They are perfect on 4th down so far in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete to the right.
What is Earl flag?
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's McNabb. Fires left. Pulls it in, it's Bryant. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Rushes on him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. And they're able to make the tackle.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run, so now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again?
Takes it from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
That's a big missed opportunity by the defense there, guys. If he's able to make that interception, all of a sudden their offense is back on the field. But now, because he dropped it, it's still fourth down. And, of course, they're in field goal range.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Off play action on first down. He uncorks one deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels not...
All out of space. The 20. Inside. Touchdown, Dogs. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield, it's McNabb. Here's a heat. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So now it's second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the rush will get to him at the 25. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Corner's going to give them room. Trying play action. He lobs one high down the left side. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Looking for more room. He scampers out of bounds right at the 19-yard line, and man, are they set up.
And what a great job by the defense, getting the turnover, but also giving their team an opportunity to kick a field goal here now, with just seconds to go in the half.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Field goal is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Just about set to get this second half underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Well, and I think defensively,
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia.
offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
Anytime a wide receiver makes a big play like that, images of Peter Warwick start flashing in Seminoles' heads.
And man, just that time, that era with Bobby Bowden and those offenses, you just think about high flying, every position, game breakers, and I think a swag, Reese. Just guys that I know I could throw to the outside that had swag that could take it to the house, make big plays.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Noles getting set on 1st and 10.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. It'll be a draw. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. It's a draw. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3.
And I think on that 3rd down and short call, I honestly think that they thought it was going to be a 4th down situation. Now it's 4th and 2. I think this offense was ready for this opportunity, and I think they're going to go for it right here.
Tries to get it on the ground.
Look at this dude. What the fuck he doing?
He's only able to get it down to the 3-yard line, and the 4th and goal attempt goes awry.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
1st and 10 from their own 13. The RPO fired
He just blocking.
and they pick up just a few on that completion.
How How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver
Man.
playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.
Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the flag, it's 1st and 5 for the offense. Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So 1st down will open up the final period. They'll move the wide receiver. Snap it to the back. Got a little space. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Breaks into the open. Quick with the spin move. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
And the Dogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. This quarterback part of their running game. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Roberts. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. To the air, it's McNabb. Under fire.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next day a little manageable.
Finds a tight end. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Off-play action. Here's a throw downfield late. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Converts on 4th down, still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Wants to throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the 1st down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
To the air, it's McNabb. Caught over the middle, it's Fields.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here comes the Heat. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Throws toward the end zone. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
One more play to pad the stats. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Perhaps their punter is injured. Perhaps they don't like to punt. Perhaps they hold an inherent bias against kicking the ball to the other team. Whatever the reason, they'll go for it on 4th and a country mile. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Buys a little time. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all shooter. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.